Need I mention, I missed my appointment for the dentist. I bumped into Finn and Jake in the hallway. They like, homie, you going the wrong way. Nigga, you want some shrooms, go that way. Me on top of you, that's a blank face. Smoking cigarettes with an ashtray. Eating bullshit, how that gas taste. I go by Mary Jane's brother, aka Soul Rich, and I am a singer based in the south side of Johannesburg. Started making music when I was 14, writing songs. I started recording when I was 13 with some friends of mine. And yeah, I've just been writing songs ever since. And then 2016 was when I actually became Soul Rich and started making music under Soul Rich and putting it out on SoundCloud. And yeah, man, I'm part of the Unknowns. We are a movement. We do a lot of creative arts which focuses on music, photography, visual art, and fashion as well, and just like events creating, just a movement of like-minded beings straight from the fifth dimension. And yeah, part of Garage Door Records as well, founded by the Unknowns, which is an independent record label founded from 2016, which is the alternative aesthetic. You know, we're just all about the alternative and bringing forth that from the other underground to the city, as you'd call it. And yeah, my government name is I am not gonna tell you, because I don't fuck with the government, man. The music I make, I call it psychedelic blues. Yeah, the reason why I call it that would just be, it was more of a thing of like, you know, I had thought like I had created the genre, but it actually exists already and shit. So it's just a whole lot of feeling from like your Jimi Hendrix and shit. But for me, also being in the modern day, I'd say that I infuse it with a lot of like sounds that inspire me. But I try to always make the shit sound confusing. I don't know if that makes sense, but I want it to taste like vomit, to sound like vomit. Sometimes it's too much for me to even listen to, so I'm just like, okay, let me change the instrumental, make it more, you know, good for a listener to hear, you know what I'm saying, so they can like really vibe with it, you know. But I still want to go and make some like weird shit that doesn't make sense to anybody, even myself, because like I just love like the feeling of music not following a certain pattern, but see it coming together and creating art. Yep. Well, what inspired me, I'd say, man, is singing, man. Singing is an ability, you know. It's like a superpower, you know what I'm saying? And it's like a gift. If you have it, if you have any source of talent, you know, it's best you use it, you know, to the best of your ability, because I just feel like back from creation, us just being here on earth, it's all about purpose. And within purpose is all about like seeking, you know, you need to seek purpose. So for me, at Sing, I feel like, you know, what inspired me to make music is the ability of wanting to seek forth, you know. Singing is the first step, making music is the second, but like within that whole other spectrum, I'm seeking, you know, I'm seeking something that's higher than myself. And also what I'm giving forth, like, whatever shared experiences I have, to give it to someone to relate, who can relate, and so they can impact their own journey. Because like that's what how I've touched, how music has like touched me. It's just like, you know, hearing Fast Car by Tracy Champlin, you know, like that's my mom's favorite singer. So like hearing that kind of song and then just brushing it back to like moments growing up, you know, hearing Brandy, moments growing up, you know, it's just like, it's a time thing. It's because it's so timeless. I feel like just when I'm singing, it's the best, it's the most time I feel alive. It's the most time I ever feel like I'm existing forth myself. It's the first form of language for me is music. You know, we can't explain things sometimes in love. You just like, a song can put all those words for you, you know. And I also feel like I'm very, you know, I'd say an introvert. So I do love to speak sometimes. It depends on like what are we talking about. But just in general, I'm chilled. But like when I'm singing, I feel like, okay, y'all are listening to me right now. So whatever I'm saying is gonna stick with you. So let me make that shit impactful. So yeah, just the rush of just being alive. Get that from singing, man. That's the first art form. Yeah. The unknowns, you have myself, you have Bob Wires, you have Lazy Eye, you have Ken Kyoto, you have Scott Supreme, you have Daddy Indica, you have Lunatic Overdose, you have Jason Langa, who's a visual artist, you have Astral Saraf, producer and artist, you have Tello 5, poet and producer, you have Mano, who's creative arts for Mudfoot Media, and you have Uncle Mitch, plays bass and drums. You have the Blues Man, who plays guitar. You have Saint Lord, who does graphics. You have God's Creations, who does graphics as well. You have the Black Key, something like that, does visuals. You have Christ State, does graphics, and he's a rapper as well and producer. Man, hey man, I could go on. I'm probably forgetting some of us right now, but we a whole lot, man. Since 2016, man, that's a whole lot of minds. So yeah, it's really just been we just open up the space. Whoever we're working with, who just feels the vibration, really becomes a part of the family, and we work. So it's just a whole lot of members. Sometimes, you know, we're dealing with life and shit, so we can be scattered, but that doesn't mean that the work is non-existent. We are cooking 420 shit. Yeah. Hey, you can find me at Mary Jane's Brother _ all lowercase letters, Mary Jane's Brother _ at the unknowns, at the know you, we put the NK, the rest will fill itself out, but Halo, Face, Rainbow, that's us. GDR _ label, Garage Door Records. And yeah, see you in the 5th dimension.